I made it. I didn't think I would, but I did. I made it. Let me sort these lights out. Somebody shouldn't play with them. There we go. No, the same color. There we go. Wow, Wally here, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, to all you guys in the States. I am a little bit later than intended, but there was a Toy Story catastrophe. Well, how's it going, buddy? A Toy Story catastrophe. That is something that only Irish people will understand, right? What has happened, guys, is we can't watch Toy Story. I'm as shocked as you guys are. What are you saying, Siobhan? So yes, that is what's going on. So I have been technical issues with living in the north of Ireland, and not being able to watch it, and then sort of figuring it out and getting VPNs organized and all that sort of stuff, and getting all that done, and then the late toy show, and then it coming to the realization there that it's never going to work because RT Player is not compatible with my TV, because my TV is one of the first ever smart TVs made. That is the issue. That is the issue. Let me move that camera over a little bit so it's a wee more central. Oh, sure, Jesus, hey, Jesus, it's a full-blown disaster. No, and yes. No, I have no sanity left, and yes, Bruno affects my sanity every single day. So, oh, what a couple of weeks. What a couple of weeks, guys. What has been going on? I got firewood. I got firewood, and not good firewood, but I got firewood nonetheless. What else happened? All my saws decided to start to run for some unknown reason. Every single chainsaw. So I was there. I was fixing the chain that I hit the stone with, and I says, you know what? I'm going to put the 24-inch bar onto the saw, onto the Frankensaw. So I says, I shall take the 181 out and give it a wee rattle and see what happens. And it's just started. It started as if it had always started all its life, and it literally had not spent the last 4 months breaking my balls. You know what I mean? So maybe it did, Tom. Maybe it did. You feel well. Listen, go roll in the snow. Go roll in the snow to make yourself feel all clean again. 36-inch bar, hey. Nice. That must have been slow but fun. But yeah, so every saw ran. The 365 ran, the 181 ran, and the 435 ran as well, guys. So it was I still think there's a little bit of adjusting there, but I'll let you guys watch the video and figure that out and let me know what you think. So it's Thanksgiving where you guys are, is it? Or is that over? Who's in the States? You guys in the States mightn't even come on tonight because you're also hungover. Ed, how's it going? Well, you're definitely not in the States. Yes, Dracolope. Yes. They molt all over the place. Feel like me this time of year. I'm molting from here. So I spent the day. I spent the day shoveling gravel. Shoveling gravel is one of those jobs where you question your life choices, right? I had to fix the road, right? So the road into Red Branch. So I didn't fix it for a couple of weeks because I was waiting on everybody that got flooded in the north. Every business that got flooded was entitled to a grant. Shay, how's it going, buddy? Was entitled to a grant, and I'm not entitled to it. So I was waiting to see if I would get money, be able to get money together to go and get my road fixed, because it probably needs about 2 loads of stone put on it, and it probably needs them rolled in as well at this stage. Everything's all over the shop. So I was sitting waiting to see what would happen with that, and I didn't get, there was no word coming back. There's no word coming back. And then they were looking for clarification on a couple of different issues. They were looking for information, and it was about payments that I was making and stuff, and there was information that I didn't have because I didn't need to pay any of those things. And they said, well, because you're not paying those, you're not actually entitled to any money. And I was like, son of a bitch. I wasn't actually. I was completely like, oh yeah, that's okay. Pulling hair, you know yourselves, but what can you do? Oh, yes, cap is on in the morning. It is going to be cold, Shay. It is going to be very cold. I would say that is a big part of it as well, Dragalope. It definitely needs more trees. They took thousands of trees off it 10 years ago. It's going to be frosty in the morning, boys. It's going to be frosty. So they took thousands of trees off it about 10 years ago. So that has definitely contributed to some of the flooding, I would say. They would say it hasn't. Then what the hell do they know? They don't live here. Oh, son of a gun. Thumbtack in the finger. Yeah, I know. There's that as well. Hey, there's that as well. It was a perfect storm when you think about all that rain. Usually there was a whole load of trees that would have absorbed up all that water that was falling. There was none there. Oh, same here, Ed. Same here. Should see the state of Red Branch now. It's trashed. It's yeah, I had the smock and the jacket, actually. I had both of them. Great. Absolutely great. I had the jacket for about 15 years, and I trashed it. It actually had gone, it was the red one, and it was pink by the time I was finished with it. Class, hey, class. Do you know, the Montane stuff used to be cheap. I actually have two Montane jackets here. I don't know where the other one is. It's probably downstairs. But that stuff used to be cheap. I remember that the shop close to me when I lived over in the west of Ireland bought in a load of the extreme smocks for the mountain rescue, and the boys never got them. I don't know what happened or what sort of an issue was. So they were selling them off really, really cheap. And I think I paid €60 for mine. Now you are going back 20 years. But what? Jackson's is shutting down. Jesus, that means that I'll have to go to Cotswolds. My God, it is expensive. Oh, so expensive. Jesus, it's because people buy stuff online. But yeah, so I bought. What I found with the extreme smock was that it was very tight in the neck for me. I have a bit of a thick neck from all the different paddle sports and stuff like that I did, and surfing and all that. Brilliant. And they said it's sort of, and I had dreadlocks at the time as well, so it always was a bit of a struggle to get it on over the head. Not like a buffalo. A Montane is warmer than a buffalo. A buffalo is a better cut, a better fit for me. I still like to go in and look. Yeah, I felt that the buffalo was a bit of a better fit, but the Montane was warmer. But what I did actually was a mate of mine had bought the extreme jacket, and he didn't like it, and we swapped. So I give him the smock and he give me the jacket, and I wore the life out of that. Such a good coat. It ended up as my wrecking coat, and it's if you look back to the Woolies World videos, there's a lot of videos of me wearing that jacket. Zachary, how's it going, buddy? So I spent a lot of my life in that jacket. Very, very good, even when it gets wet. But somebody was actually telling me that the this is my hill track smock, right? My double ventile smock. No, this is single ventile. So Pertex, those things are all made of Pertex, and Pertex was actually invented as a cheaper alternative to ventile because ventile was so expensive. So there you go. Who's that, Bruno? Yeah, so it's Toy Story. Toy Story. No, it's not Toy Story. Guys, get those thumbs up now. Don't forget, it is Toy Show night tonight. For any of you guys who are not Irish, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so the Toy Story is like, it's basically Christmas when the Toy Story comes on. It's the Toy Story. I keep saying the Toy Story. It's basically Christmas when the Toy Show comes on. So I will be shooting off in about 15 minutes to go watch the Toy Show. It's a big thing. We all get our Christmas gear on and big bags of sweets and diabetes inducing stuff, and then we just go and watch it, and yeah, it's family fun and all that jazz. You know yourselves. But oh no, COVID, man, COVID. Crux clothing, eh? I have heard of that. I don't think I've ever seen it. I have heard of it. Oh, well, that's expensive. I love these websites that you go on to. Definitely English websites and stuff. You go on to them and they're just don't bother doing websites very well. Oh, yeah, they're not cheap either. So what is? Guys, I have a whole load of companies on to me at the minute. I'm sort of in two minds. I have a company that, no, maybe I'll just leave that for another time. The Paramo stuff is good. I have a Paramo jacket here. I've had it a long time. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I have a lot of jackets. Look. That's one jacket I'll never get rid of. Look. That was my issued jacket. It's good stuff, but it's no good for bushcraft. Yeah. It's no good because it just melts, right? Because it's basically plastic, so it just melts. So this is, if you're lighting fires and making sparky boom booms and stuff like that, it's not going to last. But they do have some cool gear. And I know that Hilltrek and Paramo have some sort of a connection going as well. So I'm not sure. I used to have 2 pairs of their salopettes as well. Oh no, what happened? Well, this is the thing about the flooding, right? There's a video coming out tomorrow about trees. So what I'm finding is that, and I don't know if it's because the ground is so waterlogged, guys, I have loads of leaning trees. Like you can see them, they're just starting to go. There's no ground being lifted up or anything like that I can see. Nice, Ed. Well done. This, look, let me finish the tree story and then I'll go back to talking about jackets. So it's actually the bigger trees that's in Red Branch, And what I'm finding is that they're starting to lean a little bit. I was actually hoping to get down and cut some of them down today, but then this whole VPN thing and everything sort of put a spanner in the works. I lost 3 hours of my life this morning trying to sort that out. But and I'm thinking it's because the ground is so saturated. Like, is that something? Is the ground? We have had a couple of big windstorms and stuff. Now, there's nothing extreme, right? But when you're standing in the woods, you can see that these trees are leaning, you know. So, and they're all the biggest trees in the forest. Biggest as in 12, 13 inches, 14 inches maybe. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm probably going to have to cut them all down. This is the problem. So, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, you know. Oh, excuse me. But what else can you do? What else can you do? Like, you can't take that risk. I can't take the risk of these things falling over. Yeah, the root ball. Okay. Did you get it all on video? No way. No way. That is good service. Do you know what I've been hearing lately is nice, Dracula. What I've been hearing lately is that a lot of the guys who would have been Mendel wearers for the chainsaw boots have actually gone to Husqvarna boots. I don't know who makes them. Cooter, are you trapped somewhere? I don't know who makes the Husqvarna boots. Cooter, come here. But apparently this issue with the sole that is going on with Mendel's that I first heard of with the chainsaw boots, guys, apparently it's just driving people mad. So no, I don't think so. These boots that I have on me, these Mendel boots here, these are very lightweight summer boots, right? When I bought them on eBay secondhand. But they were basically brand new. But the person pulled a bit of a fly one because one of the eyelets was missing. So these are very lightweight summer boots. So one of these was missing, right? I think it was the lower one, right? And believe it or not, the boots were useless. You just couldn't tighten them. I was never going to be happy with them. So I contacted the seller. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know." I was like, "How do you not know? You know, how do you not know?" Well, at the same time, I contacted Mendel, and Mendel said, "Send them back. We'll put new one in for you for nothing, as a goodwill gesture." So I sent them back, and Mendel now they didn't give me a new pair of boots, but they put a new eyelet in, right, as a goodwill gesture. Now, what happened then was that on this one, there used to be like same as an eyelet, except it was here facing down the ways to pull the tongue up when you pull the laces across them, and it went. And I contacted them and I says, "Look, do you have an issue with these boots? Is there something going on with these eyelets? Because this one broke and it's not even under any pressure." And they said, No issues. But if you want, send it to us and we'll replace them. But you have to pay for the shipping, and the eyelets are going to cost 50 quid each to replace. I was like, what? What? 50 quid to replace one eyelet? 50 quid? Altbergs are something that everybody has recommended, but I've never tried. So hello, whoever that is with the Oriental writing. I apologize. I don't know what any of it means, or I don't even know what country it's from. I'm sorry. But you do have a picture of a nice dog. I think that's a picture of a dog. It's really hard to tell. But guys, so yeah, see, the thing is, I have a lot of gear. I have a lot of boots. I'm sort of settled with my Mendels for now. I nearly bought a pair of the other German army. I've seen that, and they'll also repair them for you. This is the big thing, is the repair service, guys. Chris, how's it going, buddy? You know, Danner have a great repair service, but you got to send them to America. You know, this is the thing. So if I had a pair of Danners, it would probably be cheaper just to replace them than it would to be send them to America and get them back. So I have a dog stuck somewhere. Hang on a second. Peter, what's going on? What is going on? Come on, no, in the sitting room. Come on. Come on. No, you stay, Bruno. There you go. There you go. Where's your puppy poo? So. Hey, Bruno, you're all right. You're all right. No, you're not going out. You're not going out. Come on, upstairs. Chris, did you like that one? Some saw, boy. See, I was never that big of a Mendel guy. What happened was, when we first got into it, I could never afford a pair into the outdoors. So what did I end up wearing? I think we had been working in an outdoor shop and they were selling Trezetta boots, Gore-Tex boots, and they had like hundreds of pairs of them. They're selling them for 20 quid. Me and Siobhan got a pair each, and they were really good boots, and they were solid, very dependable. Then I probably moved on to Danners, but I always had a pair of 4-season boots that I would have worn. A pair of, I don't even remember the name of them now, but I got them in Italy. They were, when we lived over in Italy, they were an Italian brand. So I could never afford Mendels. So probably the Woodwalker Pros that I wear, my chainsaw boots, were my first ever pair of Mendels. Zamberlands don't fit me. They don't make them small enough for me. No, sorry, that's Handwags. No, they weren't Zamberlands. They were Technicas. You don't see them over here a lot. They're like one of these companies, you know, the way you have these like really well-known guys. There's an advert coming for somebody. You have these really well-known alpine outdoor specialists that just have never made it out of Italy, but everybody in Italy swears by them. I've never worn a Solos. Chippy, how's it going? Sorry, I'm stealing the kids' sweets. Okay. Yeah, and they make loads of stuff. They make runners as well, and 4-season. I had a pair of 4-season boots, and I had a pair of Danners. I had a pair of Danner Recons. No. Danner Arcadias, I think. Apologies, guys. Apologies. So, let me know when you're back from the advert. If you're actually have an advert now, you can't see that, so you don't know what I'm talking about. So, Mendels are a new thing, but now I have my Woodwalkers. I have them 10 years, and I've never had a problem with them. Never had a problem. So, it's a new thing where what they're saying is that if you don't wear them enough, the midsole falls apart. Okay, so basically, and it only seems to be on yeah, Kubota would be nice. It would only basically be under really barefoot. Hello, Bruno. Are you up to say hello to everybody? What are you sniffing at? What are you sniffing at? There's nothing up here for you to sniff at. Barefoot boots I never got into. Never, ever got into. And it's funny because I used to run barefoot. Not actually in my bare feet, but that was when I was running, that was my style of running. Zero drop. I just always liked having something. I end up in the stupidest of places when I'm out. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I always felt better with a really good pair of supportive boots. And I just find that they're just a little bit too spongy. Floppy, spongy, flopsy, flungy. They're too flungy. So Steve wears them all the time. So hello, Bruno. Oh, here we go. Is that what this is? No. Bruno needs everybody's attention. Okay, everybody, here comes Bruno. Come on then. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Get those feet up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What do you want to do now? Come on. You can do it. Oh, me nuts. Me nutsack. I know it's Christmas, but there's no need for the nutcracker. Oh, Bruno. Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? There he is. Say hello to your adoring fans. Look, he won't look at the TV. Look at the camera. There you go. There you go. Now he'll just make himself comfortable and then he'll get down. Now, was that awkward enough for you? Was it? Was it? I know he's such a goat, but he's such a goat. Like sometimes I'd be editing videos and I haven't even realized what he's doing in the background. Like he's just don't lick your bum on camera. You know, he's just always having the crack. Always having the crack. That dog needs no man. You know, put him in the forest and he is ready. Aren't you, Bruno? Bruno, you okay? But he doesn't know what's going on tonight because everybody's left. Yes, so compact tractor. Peppy, is that you? Peppy. Friday Night Live. I'm basically just his cameraman now. Cooter, do you need water? Bruno's like having a horse. Aren't you, Bruno? Oh, look. He brought a pair of socks for me. They're not my socks. They're just a pair of socks. Why did you bring those socks over? Do you need everybody to see that you have a toy? Look, please, everybody, look at Bruno's toy. Look, there's it. Look, Bruno, that's you. Look, there's you. You're not allowed socks. I know you have the socks. Why do you need to show them to me? Why do you need to show them to me? Yeah, I don't know. I know, at every opportunity. Ross, how's it going? Tractor. So I emailed about the tractor. I was thinking about it today. I was down there using that shovel today. Peppy, is that you? Peppy, are you speaking Chinese now? What is going on? It is you, Peppy. I know it's you. And he says, a full loaf of bread. You couldn't be up to them. You could not be up to these dogs. Like, let go. Every night, if we do not put the composter away, right, he will take the composter down, even if the bloody thing's empty, right? And when you come in, right, because he knows that he has done something wrong, he is like cowering on the ground. Where are you going? Oh, yeah, guilty. They are so guilty. They are such a guilty pup. Like, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bruno. This is ridiculous. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing to me tonight? What are you doing? You're a good boy. You're a good. Is that what you need? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. They are so guilty. They are the guiltiest, most sensitive dog I've ever met in my life. All you need to do is give them a look and they will give you the guilt. They'll be crawling on the ground. You know, no way. No way. That is very interesting and very cool. But anyway, so I had messaged, I sent the email off 5 weeks ago, maybe, about to your man about the tractor. And he had said that he was going to pass it on. So I messaged him on WhatsApp where I'm messaging him, and I said, is there any update? And there was no reply. So I messaged again. Siobhan, I thought you were away. So what I said, so I messaged him again, and this was it. So if there was nothing after this, I was going to leave it. That was it. And I actually have a list somewhere of all these other companies that I was going to reach out to. Solus Tractors, John Deere, Kubota, Yanmar, Coyote, and New Holland. And I was going to reach out to all these guys and try and do the same. But then he messaged me back this evening and said, I never got an email. I was like, what? I sent you an email. He never got it. So I had to resend it again this evening. So God knows, guys, but there's still hope at this stage. So, and I was down there today and I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my God. Because after I had to fix the road, I had a whole big, what you doing now? I had a whole, Bruno, will you stop being a Bruno? Come here. Why are you so hungry today? Bless you. Bruno. I had a massive big load of what he just forgot what he was going to say. Wood chip I had to move as well. So it was like 3 hours of shoveling and raking gravel, and then I had to get stuck into the big pile of wood chip that's in the wrong place in the, what do you call that? Car park. In the car park. So I was like, oh, Jesus, you know, Jesus Christ. Why is my life so hard? Strike me down, Jeebus, strike me down. So, Peppy, you need to get faster with these changes, I think. So that's what I was thinking. And then I went home, and it wasn't until this evening at 8 o'clock. So, guys, you never know. Fingers crossed. Like I like, and this is the thing. Like I have so many little things going on about the place, not just at Red Branch, out and about doing stuff with firewood and stuff like that. That would really, I think, you know, like a compact tractor would be very handy. And, you know, and it would really showcase the product as well. You know what I mean? No, listen, this is the thing. I had a really heavy week last week and ended up spending a lot of money on various things, and I'm broke. So it's not even in the picture of being anywhere close to getting one. You know, so, you know, being able to afford one. But look, that's just the way it is. Things will change, but you know yourselves. But so as far as I know, it's hurry up and wait again. Hurry up and wait again. Guys, I have a lot of chainsaw videos coming out for you, and I still haven't finished my my workshop. 'Tis the season to be broke, Tom. It really is. Like, I had to get 4 new tires for the truck. Finally, the 4 new tires for the truck came in. And that was nearly £700. Like what? Like what the hell? You know what I mean? That's crazy money, and it's not even expensive. Somebody was telling me that they have tires on their Land Rover and they cost 250 a corner. Like, what tires have you got that cost 250 quid? I got Bridgestone Jewelers all-terrain. Now, they were 160 quid each. And I have never had all-terrain tires on the Jeep before, on the Toyota before. But my God, they make some difference. Jesus, they are just, like, it's unreal. The difference is just unbelievable. Like, Red Branch is an absolute gutter. It is in shite. It's just so mucky. It's actually, the ruts are getting so deep, I'm probably going to have to dig out the center of them to stop scraping the bottom of the truck. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but I had all that organized. I had a digger man going to come in and fix the road and scrape out all the dirt and stuff and bank stuff up and do all this. But then, sure, look, apparently I'm not a business to be entitled to flood damage funding. So Exactly. And I could not get, I always said to myself that I would, when I got tires for it, I was going to get off-road tires or all-terrain tires, and I was going to get bigger tires as well, and that's what I did. So now the size doesn't matter, it just would have been the same price anyway, but that is what it is. Jesus, it's 9:25. Guys, I have to go because it is toy show time. I would say thank you very much. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me. Apologies, I was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but this just was one of those things where everything was going wrong, nothing was going right. So, guys, I will see you in the comments next week. No, Sunday, tomorrow, what, and yeah, stay frosty. Don't forget those thumbs up now.